Hello and good evening, guys. Welcome to the latest video from KTV. Welcome to my bedroom, basically. In this video is going to be a schedule video. I didn't do one in May, and I really am sorry I didn't do one. I had a few technical problems with my editing app that I usually use, which I am now not using for schedule videos because the microphone on my phone does not work at all. I did have some headphones that had a speaker on them. They don't work anymore. So the best way to do a schedule video now is do it this way. So I'm going to do it this way. And I'll just talk to you face to face and talk to you what I'm doing. So I really hope you have enjoyed everything that did happen in May so far that you've seen. You've seen Stratford International. You've seen Grangetown. You've seen Bristol Temple Meads Early Morning, you've seen Grangetown, Dinas Powys and Barry, and Grangetown, Dinas Powys and Barry filmed on my iPad because the battery pack in my camera, I didn't actually charge them, my own fault. You saw Cambridge and Ely, and you've seen Exeter St David's in the evening, and two more videos from May are on their way from Newton Abbot and Dawlish. Newton Abbot and Dawlish both summer timetable themed, so there'll be some different services in there. I do intend to do some more summer timetable stuff during this summer, but I'll keep you posted on them as and when. This evening though, I wanted to make a video to talk to you about my schedule video. Now first of all, I'd like to apologise as well, there's no video diary tonight. It's almost finished editing, but it's not going to be up tonight. I know I'm putting off loads, but the next video diary is up tomorrow, and it'll be up at 5 PM tomorrow. London, Hertfordshire and Essex video diary, episode 9, I think. Yeah, KTV video diaries, episode 9. And then there's two more video diaries to go up, regional international from the Stratford trip and the Cambridgeshire flyer from the Cambridge and Ely trip. But they're not going to be up for a little while. They'll be up in the next 2 weeks. Like next week will be the Stratford one. Week after will be Cambridge one. But before I like to do that, I'd just like to tell you pre-advance as well. I'm not going to leave it too much of a surprise. The guest commentary for those three. If you'd like to know who they are, I will tell you now. 3 channels that have, or 2 channels that have regularly featured on my travels, and 1 channel that doesn't often feature but did feature. It did a guest commentary section on my video diary as well. So we'll start with the London, Hertfordshire and Essex one, which JD the Train Spotter did the guest commentary for, and you'll see that tomorrow, and he's very much looking forward to it. The second one was the regional international one, and Tornado 922 did my guest commentary. He's the one I don't often meet up with. He did my guest commentary, so that'll be next week that one goes up. And then the week after, and then the Cambridge and Ely one, Train Spot East did the guest commentary. And he regularly features on my channel, so as well as JD the Train Spotter. So yeah, those 3 will be the guest commentary. So I'll run you through what's next for June, and then we'll get on with, I'll get on with what I was meaning to talk about. Sorry, I'm just checking my storage. Right, so June is another busy month. You've got quite a lot of train spotting videos that I'm going to do. We'll start with June 3rd, because that's the big trip for me. June 3rd kickstarts my 1,500 subscriber special month, basically, because there's 2 trips in June that are going to represent that. It's been put off for a little while, doing the 1,500 sub special, but it's finally now going to happen at Derby and Nottingham. They're both located on the Midland Main Line. And there will be a video diary for this, with Rob's public transport videos doing the guest commentary. So, yeah. Derby I have not been to in a long time, same as Nottingham. Derby I'm really looking forward to because there's a lot of express trains there. And nice to see some cross country up north, in the up north from me basically. And Nottingham, it'll be the first appearance of Northern Rail, or Arriva Rail North, whatever you want to call them, for the first time in since Doncaster and York, really. So we'll see them. and East Midlands trains will feature quite often in that day, along with some HSTs, and the sighting of some 153s and hopefully some 156s, but 158s and Meridians have been a regular feature. Meridians I haven't seen in ages, but 158s were in it recently in Ely. So yeah. The diary is going to be called Midland Mainline Madness, and that's going to be up in about 3 weeks' time because I'm filming this weekend at Derby and Nottingham. So, yes. So, that's June 3rd. The next trip then is June 10th. Now, June 10th, I'm not actually on a major trip. I think they might appreciate me giving this a little bit of promotion, but a few people that I know, some local enthusiast spotters from Devon, have organised a very massively known now within the community, I guess. Well, it's not saying massive, but it's well known. A Race the Ranger. So I did a Race the Ranger of my own, which was the Heart of Wessex. This one's a Devon Race the Ranger, and there will be a video diary on it called Race the Ranger 2. So it'll be basically all around Devon. The whole day starts in Exeter St David's, something like that. I don't know where it I know it finishes somewhere. I don't want to give out too much because it would be a bit unfair on guys. But I don't know where it starts really. But well, I think it's in Exeter. I can't remember. But I'm not going to give out too much on that because I don't think that would be very fair. Mainly because it's their event. I think it's down to their sort of planning and decision making if they want to disclose that info. They can always leave it in the comments if they want to, but I'm not going to reveal anything because I don't think that's very fair. So yeah, that's that one. Next trip is another video diary trip that is either going to have a video diary or it's not going to. June 17th is a very big question mark at the moment because at the moment there's 2 trips that are in the pipeline. If one doesn't happen, the other one will. Basically, that formula. The one that I've planned is Norwich and Stowmarket on the Great Eastern Main Line as I resume the Rover series. Norwich, I've always wanted to go to, so I'm really looking forward to that if I do end up going, and Stowmarket as well. I've heard a very nice little station. So I was going to do Needham Market, but unfortunately, the time does not allow for Needham Market, so I shall have to make another trip for that one another time. So it'll just be Norwich and Stowmarket on that day. So yeah, that'll be those 2, and a video diary will happen. I'm not too sure the name of it yet. I'm not too sure who do the guest commentary if I do it, but we'll have to see. But Norwich and Stowmarket will be, if it doesn't happen, then the trip will be to Tamworth and Burton-on-Trent. Tamworth on the West Coast Main Line, the cross-country route, and Burton-on-Trent just on the cross-country route itself. So it's only going to be one of those 2 on June 17th. I will, obviously, at the end of the, hopefully end of the Race to Ranger video diary, I should know where I'm going a week in advance. But if I don't, then a little bulletin will come up somewhere, wherever. But anyone on Facebook, you'll find out anyway from my group. Something right for time, yeah? Okay, right. Next trip is the 24th of June, and that is my second part of my 1,500 subscriber special. That one takes place in Basingstoke and Woking, so I will be doing a video diary for that because it will be my first diary on the whole of the West England main line to Basingstoke, so stations like, excuse me, Exeter Central, Pinhoe, Axminster, Yeovil Junction, Salisbury, Andover will all feature on the video diary as I stop there and stuff. Cranbrook as well. Cranbrook's the station line that intrigues me the most. And Axminster as well because it's the start of the Jurassic Coast walking path, and it is a very nice walking path from what I've heard. Yeah, so that will be that. Woking as well will be the first time I visited there in a long time, same as Basingstoke, but Woking will be seeing 455s again, and Basingstoke we should see the usual South West train stuff, 444s, 450s and 159s as well for this one, and Woking. And Woking of course 455s, and Basingstoke will see cross country and Great Western Railway there as well, hopefully 150 001 and 002. If not, it's Eastern Turbos anyway. I know 002's gone back to Cornwall again. I heard it was on a Plymouth Penzance service the other day. So that's that one. And the final trip will be June 25th. And that's a Sunday, as you've probably gathered. And that's to Tiverton Parkway for a Sunday service theme video of them. And that's my theme video of the month. Tiverton Parkway on a Sunday. So look out for those. And that's everything for June, guys. So video diaries, as I said, Derby and Nottingham will get one. Race the Ranger will. Norwich and Stowmarket, if it goes ahead, will. And Basingstoke and Woking will. So pretty much all the trips that in June will get a video diary, because all four are quite big and quite interesting and different. So yes, as I said, if Norwich doesn't go ahead, then there won't be a video diary for that weekend, because Tamworth and Burton-on-Trent will get featured in this upcoming one at Derby and Nottingham anyway. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this scheduled video. In about 10 minutes. Oh, 11 minutes of your time, rather. So thank you all for watching. And I shall see you all in the next Trains App video, which will be Derby, and the next video diary, which will be up tomorrow. Actually, no, I've seen the next Trains App video will be Newton Abbot, and then Dawlish, and then Derby. I'm going mad. Right, see you guys later. Goodbye.